हरि ओम सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम्। ओम गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो ब्रवीमि संस्कृतं वाचा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं हृदा कुर्वे सेवाञ्च कायेन वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम् यो नरः संस्कृतव्योम्नि ह्यालयं रमते मुदा संस्कृतिं चैव संस्कारं विन्दते नात्र संशयः। अस्मिन् कक्षायां सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम्. A very warm welcome to all of you this lovely evening. So today's Abhyasa, we will be covering all that has been covered in the last Sunday class, which is from lesson 3, the first part, which covered Bhasha Abhyasa, which introduced you to the Atmanepadi Dhatus. Then you did numbers 1 to 50, Vyavaharika Shabdaha, where we did Palya Jantavaha, domesticated animals, Prahelika, and of course the Sukti, which comes at the beginning of every chapter in your textbook. So the Abhyasa is going to cover all of these. There were some questions which were a little bit out of syllabus. I mean, it was from lesson 4, so I have changed that. There were some questions which were repeated, so that's also been altered. But if you have gone through your textbook and if you're thorough with the portion so far, then I don't think you will have a problem answering the Abhyasa. So the corrected worksheet, the question worksheet, will be uploaded when along with the PPTs. Right? So let's move forward. Atmanepadinaha Trishu Purusheshu Trishu Vachaneshu Rupani Likhata. So you need to write the verb pattern in singular, dual and plural forms in Prathama Purushaha, Madhyama Purushaha and Uttama Purushaha for each of the dhatus. And I would recommend at this point of time very strongly that start memorizing the dhatu forms. So you've done a Parasmaipadi so far in chapters 1 and 2. Whatever dhatus you've learned, please memorize them. Atmanepadi dhatus, what I will recommend is the keep a separate sheet of paper or a long, or one page in your book. Note down all the Atmanepadi dhatus because this will come handy for you in times to come. In future, when you do sentence construction, etc., you will need to keep in mind. So by the time you finish Pravesha, you would have already acquired familiarity with at least about 200 or so dhatus. At that point of time, you should have an idea as to which are the Parasmaipadi dhatus and Atmanepadi dhatus, so that you write the form correctly. So start memorizing forms because you have other tenses also like past tense and future tense, etc. So at that point of time, the whole thing will not be overwhelming. So start memorizing your dhatu forms, whatever you've learned in chapter 1 and 2, and now that whatever you're learning in chapter 3 also, please start memorizing the dhatu forms. So that would be my input to all of you. Let's begin with the first dhatu. 1 second. Yeah. Krishnan Mahoday, I've asked you to unmute. Shanaihi Shriyate, I'm hearing your voice, but it's very faint, Mahoday.
Are you able to hear now? I'll come closer.
Yes, it's a lot better now. It's a lot better now.
Okay. Vandete, Vandete, Vandante.
Hmm.
Vandate. Vandate.
Hmm.
Vandadve. Vande. Vandavahe. Vandamahe.
Samyak. So, vandate, vandete, vandante, vandase, vandethe, vandadhve, vande, vandavahe, vandamahe. So, these are the forms for present tense, Vartamana Kala, which is also called as Lat Lakara for Vand Dhatu. Would you also know what Vand means? Vandate, what does it mean?
Vandate is prostrate.
Yes, prostrate, salute, etc. So you can say, aham devam vande, or bhaktaha devam vandante. So sometimes these things will come in make sentences. So they may just give you vandadve and ask you to make a sentence out of this word vandadve in your exam. So the steps you need to follow is first identify the dhatu, identify what is the purusha, what is the vachana. Accordingly, choose your kartrapadam. So accordingly, choose your subject and then you construct simple sentences. So 1 mark for each sentence. You will have about 10 sentences sometimes 5. So 5 or 10 marks question is just make sentences. Very important section in the paper. So at that time, these verb forms will help you. Dhanyavadaha Mohoday. Kindly mute yourself, please.
Dhanyawad. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram. So the next dhatu is trayate. Mohoday, I'm muting you, Krishan Mohoday. You need to stay muted. And Mary Ji. And Mary Ji, I'm not able to hear you. Yeah? Are you saying something? And Mary Ji, I see your mic on, but I'm not able to hear anything. Your mic is on, but we are not able to hear you. What I would do is, I would request if you can try logging out and logging back into class and see if that works, yeah? I'll call somebody else in the meantime. Because none of us are able to hear you. Geeta Ji?
हरि ओम भगिनी श्रूयते वा?
श्रूयते. त्रायते तस्य रूपाणि वदतु.
अस्तु अस्तु. त्रायते, त्रायेते, त्रायन्ते, त्रायसे, न जानामि भगिनी. त्रायेते.
Same as Vand Dhatu. So trayate, trayete, trayante,
trayadve,
trayete, trayadve.
Traye, trayavahe, trayadvahe.
Trayamahe.
Trayamahe is bahuvachanam, is that?
Yes, Vayam Trayamahe. So it is Uttama Purushaha Bahuvachana Rupam for Trayate. Traya comes from Strai. The Dhatu is actually Trai. So that is Trayamahe is the Uttama Purushaha Bahuvachana Rupam. So would you know the meaning of this word Trayate?
No, Bhagini, I was about to ask you this. I don't
know. So Traya is to protect or to save.
Okay.
So when you say Vayam Trayamahe, we protect.
Okay.
Vayam Bharatiya Sanskritim Trayamahe.
We protect.
So we protect, yes, the Indian culture.
Okay. Dhanyawad.
Devaha asma balakan trayate. So God protects all the children.
Protects the children. Dhanyavada. Thank you, Bhagini.
Yes.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadah.
Do I have to try the other one also, Bhagini?
No, we will call somebody else. There are a lot of
Okay, fine.
enthusiastic students
No,
who raise their hands.
because I said this wrong, so I just wanted to
No,
know,
don't
Bhagini.
worry. What you need to do, see, Atmanepadi, all the forms are similar. You need to start memorizing.
Astu.
This is something
Bhagini.
that I would earnestly request all the students. Please start memorizing, because otherwise later on there will be a lot that you need to memorize and it will become overwhelming. So at this point
I'll
of
take
time,
your
you just
advice.
have Parasmai and Atmani and you have Vartamana Kala. Kindly start memorizing the forms.
I'll
Dhanyavadaha.
take your advice.
Yeah,
Dhanyavad.
yeah. Kindly mute yourself, please. Dr. Vijayalakshmi, UB.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram. Vadati va?
Am. Kampate, kampte, kampante, kampase, kampethe, kampadhve, kampe, kampavahe, kampamahe means to tremble.
To tremble. Samyak, kindly mute yourself, please. Kampate, kampete, kampante, kampase, kampethe, kampadhve, kampe, kampavahe, kampamahe. Yeah. So start memorizing, because the more you memorize, you will realize, you will become familiar with the pattern of declension of the Kriya Padam. And the sooner you do it, you will also be able to track when the tense changes, what are the things that change in the form of the word. So, which is why I am stressing on this point. Since you are all already having your revision classes, please take time out to memorize. It's very, very important. Next dhatu is sevate. Let's see who we have today. Urmila Mahendra Babu.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram.
Sevate. Yeah, sevate is to save, is to serve. Sevate, sevete, sevante, sevase, sevethe, sevadve, seve, sevavahe, sevamahe.
Samyak. So, as you rightly said, sevate to serve. Kindly mute yourself. Dhanyavadaha. Okay. So, seva dhatu, sevate, sevete, sevante, sevase, sevethe, sevadve, seve, sevavahe, sevamahe. Next one. Bhashate. So, let's look at it. Yes, Anne-Marie ji, I have requested you to unmute.
Namaste, can you hear me now?
I can hear you very clearly now.
Okay. Bhashate, bhashete, bhashante, bhashase, bhashethe, bhashadve, bhashe, bhashavahe, bhashamahe.
Samyak. Would you know the meaning of bhashate?
To speak.
To speak. So, bhasha also comes from here. When we say Samskrita Bhasha, Hindi Bhasha, German Bhasha, Angla Bhasha, language. So, that also comes from the same dhatu. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself. So, bhashate, bhashete, bhashante, bhashase, bhashethe, bhashadve, bhashe, bhashavahe, bhashamahe. Next dhatu. Sevate means to serve. Seva. We say seva, right? Seva karyam. We say matra seva, pitra seva. So, seva is to serve. So, sevate is to serve, serving, or I serve, or he serves, she serves. Padmaji.
Ram Ram Bhagini.
Ram Ram Ram. Vadatu.
Spardhate. Spardhate. Spardhete. Spardhante. Spardhase. Spardhethe. Spardhadve. Spardhe. Spardhavahe. Spardhamahe.
Would you know the meaning of spardhate?
To compete.
To compete. So it's there in your textbook. All these dhatus are there in your textbook. So to compete. Samyak, kindly mute yourself. Spardhate, spardhete, spardhante, spardhase, spardhethe, spardhadve, spardhe, spardhavahe, spardhamahe. Astu. Next one. Yach dhatu. Sitaraman Mohoday.
नमो नमः.
Namo Namaha.
याचते, याचेते, याचन्ते, याचसे, याचेथे, याचध्वे, याचे, याचावहे, याचामहे.
Samyak. So
To
yachate, yes.
To request.
To request, to seek, all those senses. Yachana. We have this word yachana, which is an abstract noun from the same dhatu. Yachana. Samyak, kindly mute yourself. Yachate, yachete, yachante, yachase, yachethe, yachadve, yache, yachavahe, yachamahe. Next one.
Is yachakam a Sanskritam word, Bhagini?
Yes, certainly.
Okay, dhanyawad.
Certainly. Srinivasan Mohoday. So, yeah. Srinivasan Mohoday.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Vadati va?
Yeah. Alokate, alokete, alokante, alokase, alokete,
Alokethe.
alokete, alokete.
So Mahaprana asti tatra.
Yeah. Aloketve, alokatve, alokatve, aloke, alokavahe, alokamahe.
Okay. One small correction. It is alokate and not alokate.
Okay.
Alokate. So the dhatu, it comes from look. In fact, the English word look also has the same origin, look. But this look will not come by itself. It always takes this a prefix. So aloka, alochanam. So that comes from there. Okay, alochanam. So alokate is kind of to look or to perceive. Look is the closest.
To listen also, is it?
Not listen. See, the sense of listening is because you're paying attention.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it is look is to see or to look. Look is to look.
Okay.
Yes. Dhanyavadana. Kindly keep yourself muted. Next one is a very similar dhatu, but it has a little slight, subtle difference in the meaning. Anita ji, Anita Ram.
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 Ikshate, ikshete, ikshante, ikshase, ikshethe, ikshadve, ikshe, ikshamahe, ikshavahe.
Ulta, you said it the other way, you interchanged it. Ikshavahe is in dvivachana, ikshamahe is in bahuvachana.
Only for this I have written wrong. Directly not that.
Va is coming for dvivachanam and ma is coming for bahuvachanam.
Yes.
If you look at the parasmaipadi forms like gachavaha, gachamaha, it's the same pattern.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a similar, you can actually compare, keep a parasmaipadi form and keep the atmanipadi form side by side, and you can see that there is a slight semblance. So there's va, so there it is gachavaha, Here it is iksha vahe, but the va is coming in dvivachana. There it is gacha maha or patha maha, and here it is iksha mahe, vanda mahe. Yeah? So kindly make a note of it and please begin memorizing. It'll become a little more easier and a lot less taxing towards the end. Kindly mute yourself, please. Chaya ji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Kshamate. Kshamate. Kshamete. Kshama. Kshamante. Kshamase. Kshamethe. Kshamadve. Shame. Shamamahe. Shamavahe. Shamavahe. Shamamahe.
Same error. So please take care about it. Yeah. So kshamate, kshamete, kshamante, kshamase, kshamethe, kshamadve, kshame, kshamavahe, kshama-mahe. Now, kha, it is a combination of ka and sh. So both those vyanjanas need to be heard clearly when you pronounce this akshara kha. Kha. Yeah. The sh is more predominant, the kakara is not so predominant. So I'd request you to just kindly pay attention to that bit. Yeah, ikshadhatu, yeah, dhanyavadaha, kindly mute yourself. Kshamate meaning, would you know?
Yes, to pardon, to excuse.
Excuse, pardon, yes. The meaning is more aligned to forbearance. It's more aligned to forbearance. In Rudha Prayoga, we use it as kshamyatam, kshamasva. So when you say kshamasva, actually you're asking the Lord to be a little more, to show forbearance. Kshamyatam, when you say also, it's like kindly bear with me. So that is more the sense. But yes, over the years, people take it as pardon and forgiveness or whatever. Dhanyavadaha, Bhagini. Yes, iksh dhatu is more like perceive. So there's a slight difference even in English between words like look, see, and perceive, and envision, behold. So there are many words even in the English language to see something. So see is there, look is there, perceive is there, envision is there, behold is there. I mean, there are a few more, but envisage is there. So, and all of them will have a little bit of variation in the meaning. So each is more in the sense of perceive is probably a more closer meaning. The word pariksha also comes from this iksha dhatu only. Yeah. I will come to that answer, Siddrupi ji, after some time. Towards the end, please remind me, and I will talk about that. Yeah. So she's asked about when is the Pravesha exam. That's conducted by Samskrita Bharati. We'll come to it towards the end of the class. Next one. Ganesh Nayak. Ganesh Mahoday. I've requested you to unmute.
Logging same ID.
Okay.
Ram.
Ram. Vadati va.
Uhate, uhete, uhante, uhase, uhathe, uhadve, uhe, uhavahe, uhamahe,
Madhyama Purusha Dvivachanasya Rupam Punarekavaram vadati va?
Uhase, uhate, uhadve.
Uhethe.
Uhete.
Uhate, uhete, uhante. Uhase, uhete, uhadve. Uhe, uhavahe, uhamahe. So you said uhate, it is uhete. That ekara was missed out. So kindly pay attention. Vandethe, same form as vandidhatu. There's no change.
Uhate means yes.
Yeah. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly keep yourself muted, please. So U is to guess. Sujata Rani. Sujata Rani ji. Are you there? I don't see you unmuting yourself.
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram. Vadati va?
Yeah. Yatate. Yatete. Yatante.
Everything, it is it's Alpa Prana. So you don't have to pronounce it with Mahaprana. Yatate is with Alpa Prana.
Yeah. Yatate. Yatete.
Yatate. Yatate.
Yatate. Yatete. Yatante. Yatase. Yatete.
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 See the first takara, is it Alpa or Maha? Do you see my cursor?
Yeah. It is Alpa.
Is it Alpa Prana or Mahaprana?
Alpa.
So you need to pronounce it as an Alpa Prana with a little less stress. And the second takara, if you see, is Mahaprana. So you need to give stress only at the second takara.
Yeah. Okay. Yatete. Yatadve. Yate.
Yate.
Yate. Yatavahe. Yatamahe.
All your takaras are going towards Mahaprana. Kindly, consciously hold that back. So what you need to do is hold back the stress that you're giving on the this thing. Yatate, yatete, yatante. Can you repeat after me?
Yeah. Yatate, yatete, yatante.
Please pay attention. Yatate, yatete, yatante.
Yatate, yatete, yatante.
No, yatate.
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 Yatate. See, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. I think
Yeah, see, I'm not giving any stress in the tavarga. Yatate.
Yatate. Yatate.
No, there is Mahaprana. It has to be controlled. Yatate.
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 No, yatate. So second takara you're giving a stress. Yatate. Same.
Yatate.
Yes. Same effort for both the takaras. Yatate, yatete, yatante.
Yatate. Yatete. Yatante.
Yatete.
Yatete.
No, there is Mahaprana. It has to be controlled. Yatete.
Yatete.
A little more softer. Yatete.
Yatete.
Yatante.
Yatante.
Yatase.
Yatase.
Yatete.
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 Your pressure is coming on the first Vyanjana itself.
Okay.
Probably because you're a little stressed. Sometimes it happens when you get a little excited or you're stressed or you're anxious to pronounce. So what you should do is do some breathing exercises, take a deep breath, relax your heart rate and then pronounce. You have to consciously work on it. Yatadve.
Yatadve.
Yate.
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 Yate alpa prana. Yate.
Yate.
Tha is coming. Yate.
Yate.
Alpa prana. Yate.
Sorry. Yate.
No. Yate.
Okay. Yate. Sorry. I think I learned it in that way. Probably I really need to work on it.
You need to unlearn. You need to unlearn, Sujata ji, because you cannot give Mahaprana. The word will change.
Right. Of course. I agree with you, Bhagini.
So please work on it. Yata vahe, yata mahe.
Yatha vahe, yatha mahe.
Yata vahe, yata mahe.
Yeah. Yatha vahe, yatha mahe.
Not yatha. The word yatha means as is.
Okay. Okay.
There is a meaning change that will happen. So please work on it. You certainly need to work on your Alpa Prana and Mahaprana.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? Kindly mute yourself, please. Yeah.
Yeah. And yatate is try. Yeah.
Yeah. So you need to you need to try. Next one. Anandi K.
Hari Om, ma'am.
Hari Om. Can you attempt?
Yeah, slagate.
Slagate.
Slagate. Slagate. Slagete. Slagante. Slagase. Slagete. Slagadve. Slage. Slavahe. Slagavahe. Slagamahe.
So kindly repeat after me. So here again the same problem. The gha is Mahaprana and you're pronouncing it as Alpa Prana. So you also need to work on your pronunciation.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll say each line and please repeat after me. Shlaghate, shlaghete, shlaghante.
Slagate, slagete, slagante.
So here what you're doing is you're going from slow, light pressure to more pressure. It is ulta. It is the other way around. Shlaghate, you're pronouncing it as shlaghate. So that you have to correct it. Shlaghate. Shlaghate.
Slagate.
Shlaghate.
Slagate.
Shlaghate.
Slagate.
Yes. Shlaghate. 1 minute. 1 minute. Anandiji, 1 minute. Shlaghase, shlaghete, shlaghadve. Everything is Mahaprana.
Okay. Slagase.
Slaghase.
Sorry. Slagase. Slagete. Slagedve.
Slaghadve.
Slagadve.
1 minute. Stop. Don't rush. Don't rush. Take it slowly. Shlaghadve.
Slaghadve.
Shlaghe, shlaghavahe, shlaghamahe.
Slage, slagavahe, slagamahe.
Shlaghe. First one is not correct. Shlaghe.
Slage.
So work on your Mahapranas.
Yes.
So there earlier she had to work on her Alpa Pranas. You need to work on your Mahapranas.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you.
Dhanyavada. Kindly mute yourself, please. Yata is to try, Raghavendra ji. Yatate is to try, to make an effort. You have this word prayatnam, right? Prayatnam comes from the same root. Yatate, same thing, prayatnam. So yatnam and then pra plus yatnam, prayatnam. G. Shaila.
Ram Mahate.
Ram. Vadati ma.
Shobhate, शोभेते, शोभन्ते, शोभसे, शोभेथे, शोभद्वे, शोभे, शोभावहे, शोभामहे.
सम्यक्. शोभते, शोभेते, शोभन्ते, शोभसे, शोभेथे, शोभद्वे, शोभे, शोभावहे, शोभामहे. Shobhate, would you know the meaning?
Shine or to shine.
Yeah. To shine, to look good, to shine, all these senses. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself, please. N. Narayanan. Narayanan Mahoday, are you there?
श्रूयते वा?
Shruyate, vadatu.
शङ्कते, शङ्केते, शङ्कन्ते, शङ्कसे, शङ्केथे, शङ्खद्वे, शङ्के, शङ्कावहे, शङ्कामहे.
Samyak. Arthamapi janati va?
Doubt.
Doubt. Shanka. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself. Next one. Yeah, keep yourself muted, Narayan. Dhanyavad. Lakshmi Jayaraman. Lakshmi Jayaraman.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste. Vadati va?
Yudhyate, yudhyete, yudhyante, yudhyase, yudhyate, yudhyatve, yudhye, yudhyavahe, yudhyamahe.
So same problem. Your Alpaprana of and Mahaprana, there is a bit of confusion. Yudhya, Yudhya. Yeah? And here you forgot to pronounce the ekara. You said Yudhya. It is Yudhyate. So that you have to correct. Please start memorizing. Yeah, kindly mute yourself, please.
Thank you.
It's a good effort. Good effort. Yudhyate, Yudhyate, Yudhyante, Yudhya. Can you mute yourself, Mahoday? Lakshmi ji, please mute yourself. Yeah. Yudhyate, Yudhyate, Yudhyante, Yudhyase, Yudhyethe, Yudhyadve, Yudhye, Yudhyavahe, Yudhyamahe. That is to war. Yuddham comes from there, to war. Next one. Sudhamani ji. Sudhamani.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Modate. Modate, modete, modante, modase, modethe, modadve, mode, modavahe, modamahe.
Samyak. Modate asya artham api vadati va? To be happy.
To be happy. Okay.
So there's a song, right? Mudakarat modakam.
Thank you.
Mudakara. Mudakara, the one who makes one happy. Mudakara. Muda. Muda is to be pleased or to please. Dhanyavad. Yeah. So consciously do make an effort to remember the meanings also, rather than just technically memorizing the forms, because it will help you to construct sentences. And sentence construction will be for about 5 or 10 marks, like I said in your paper. So start consciously remembering the meanings of these dhatus. Yeah. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly mute yourself, Sudhamani ji. Sheetal Shah.
Am Bhagini.
हाँ, Bharati ma'am.
Ram.
Ram.
Prakashate, prakashete, prakashante. Prakashase, prakashethe, prakashadve. Prakashe, prakashavahe, prakashamahe.
Samyak. So, prakashate, prakashete, prakashante, prakashase, prakashethe, prakashadve, prakashe, prakashavahe, prakashamahe. Arthamapi janati va?
Prakashate, to be. I know in Gujarati.
Gujarati માં પણ બોલો જાણો છો.
પ્રકાશવું એટલે.
હા. So the same meaning, prakash, to illuminate. So yeah, so nakshatrani prakashante we say, right? So it interestingly, kindly mute yourself, Bhagini.
Bhagini, one question. Modate can be to be like?
To like. Modate is to like.
Yeah.
To like, to be happy, to please. That is the sense in which it is used.
Okay, thank you.
To like also, to please also, that is the sense in which it is used. Something that gives joy, something that creates happiness. Kash is the dhatu, kash, okay, to illuminate. Okay, that is the dhatu, from where you get words like akashah. Akasha, because it's the sky that reflects your light rays and we have a bright sky. So sky is capable of illuminating. Yeah, so that's why it's called akasha. So a and then kasha. Kashi also comes from kash. So it was known to be a very bright city even back then. So which is why you have the word Kashi for the city. Yeah. Prakasha. So this kasha always comes with some kind of a prefix. So So prakasha. Interestingly, when you say avakasha, it means a time. So there's a slight change. Yeah. Prakasha means light.
And okay, which dhatu? Kash.
From where you get words like kashi, akasha. These kind of words are formed from this particular kash.
Okay, Dhanyavada.
Kindly keep yourself muted. We'll move on to the next one. Rajiv Rajalingam.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste. Vadati va?
Yathate, Vyathete, Vyathante, Vyatase, Vyathethe, Vyatadve, Vyathe, Vyatavahe, Vyathamahe.
Samyak, very good effort. Extremely good effort. Would you know the meaning also?
No, I don't know.
So you have this word called vyatha.
Depression?
A state of despair, a state of worry.
Okay.
That kind of emotion. When you're looking at worry or despair or depression, you know, that zone of emotions, that is vyathate. So you have vyatha, right?
Vyatha, yes.
Mamma vyatha. Katham vaktavyam. How do I say, how do I speak about my vyatha? So, vyatha.
Aham vyathe.
Aham vyathe. Ma. Tat ma chintayatu.
Is that the word vyakulam, Bhagini?
No, that is different. That comes from a different dhatu, different source. So vyatha, from here you have vyathate, vyathate. So this was a tongue twister. Vyathate, vyathete, vyathante. vyathase, vyathethe, vyathadve, vyathe, vyathavahe, vyathamahe. So this is a very good dhatu for practicing the Alpa Prana and Mahaprana. I suggest all of you pronounce it and repeatedly practice this particular dhatu at home, because it will help you in improving when you have to transition. So sometimes when the first word is Alpa Prana, second word is Mahaprana, or you first have a Mahaprana, then have an Alpa Prana, it takes time for the brain to switch, because we don't pay attention to these nuances in other Indian languages or any other language. So here, if you practice these kind of dhatus, which are little bit of a tongue twister, it will help in improving your pronunciation. We move on. Raghavendra Gopalakrishna. Raghavendra Mohoday.
Yeah, namaste.
Namaste. Vadati va?
Lajjate, lajjete, lajjente, lajjase, lajjit.
Could you repeat the Prathama Purusha forms in Dvivachanam and Bahuvachanam, please? Raghavendra Mohoday, are you there? Suddenly I don't hear you.
Lajjate, lajjete, lajjante, lajjase, lajjethe, lajjetve,
Lajjadve.
lajjatve, lajje, lajjavahe, lajjamahe.
So here lajjete, there was a slight bit of pronunciation that you need to work on. Lajjate, lajjete, lajjante, lajjase, lajjethe, lajjadve, lajje, lajjavahe, lajjamahe. So though there are two jakaras, both of them are alpa pranas, so you don't have to really stress on it too much. If you say, that is enough. You don't have to go to j. You don't have to take that effort. Ja is will take care of it. Good effort. Would you know the meaning?
Shy.
Shy. Lajja. Shy. Dhanyavadaha. Kindly keep yourself muted. Yes. Right. So Anne-Marie ji says, I used to speak Hindi, but I don't remember paying attention to Mahaprana in long and short bubbles. Yes. In Sanskritam, everything is clear. In fact, as you learn Sanskritam, your pronunciation of all other languages also start improving. Not just Hindi, but any Indian language, many of the foreign languages also. Pronunciation generally starts improving because you consciously pay attention. Yes. Yes, the next one. Srilata Mittapalli.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste. Vadati va?
Yeah, sahate is to bear. Sahate, sahate, sahete, sahante, sahase, sahete, sahadve, sahe, sahavahe, sahamahe.
Madhyama Purusha, Dvivachana form. Can you repeat it?
Yes, ma'am. Sahate.
Sahete.
Yeah, sahete.
So there there's light bit of error over there, but extremely good effort. Samyak, kindly mute yourself, please. Sahate, sahete, sahante, sahase, sahete, sahadve, sahe, sahavahe, sahamahe. Yeah. Now we move to the next exercise. Uchitaihi rupaihi rikta sthanani purayata. So rikta is empty. So fill in the blanks with the correct forms. Yeah. So we can.
A doubt, Bhagini.
Yes.
Bhagini, how long will it take for us to learn a little bit of, even a little bit of what
We'll
all?
come to the answer after I finish this Abhyasa. Today we have a slightly long Abhyasa. So let me finish this and then we will take up a few questions after that. Yeah. Yes. So let's look at people who haven't answered so far. Vatsala ji, Vatsala Jambunathan.
Namaskar.
Namaskaraha. Vadati va?
Aham vande.
What are the other two forms?
Vande. Vandamahe. Aham avam vandate. Vayam vandamahe.
Avam
Vandavahe.
Avam vandavahe, vayam vandamahe. So start memorizing this, Vatsala ji. It will give you far more confidence.
I have one question, madam. One is the words that we are given here, they are all taken from the textbook, but some of the meanings also, how do you get to know the meanings? For example,
me and Brinda ji, I think we are trying to cover the meanings as and when we remember, we're kind of telling you. Also, in your textbook, all these Kriya Padams, the English meanings are given.
Okay.
It's given, right? You have the textbook, right, with you? Pravesha textbook?
Yeah.
So just look at it, right? The meanings are given there, no? Isn't it?
For this Lajja, we knew, but the other words,
Vatsala ji, what are you saying? Look at lesson 3 in your Pravesha book. You have the Pravesha book with you right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so look at it, page number 43, 44. Every single sentence has been given in English also.
Okay, I'll go through.
You need to read. You need to read. Would you like to attend the next one?
Yeah. Sure.
It's on the screen for you.
Yeah, I can see now. Vrikshaha kampante.
Meaning?
The tree shakes, trembles.
Sorry, what is the vachanam?
This is bahuvachanam.
So then it is not tree shakes, right?
Tree is shaking.
Trees shake.
Trees
is
shake.
It one tree or is it many trees?
Vrikshaha, many trees.
So you said bahuvachanam, then you need to also translate it correctly.
Okay.
You get my point? You can't take the translations, you can't make an error. When it is vrikshaha, it is meaning many trees. So it is trees in plural. So when you translate to English also, you need to retain the plurality.
Okay.
You get my point? That's very important. Because you will have translate to English and translate to Sanskritam in the question paper in Pravesha. And if you ignore the tense or the number, you will get it wrong. It will be marked wrong. So can you give us the... Now what is the Purusha?
This is Vrikshaha is Prathama Purusha.
Prathama Purusha. So could you give the other two forms also, please?
Vrikshaha kampate. Vrikshau kampete.
Vrikshau kampete. So I hope you are accessing your Abhyasa worksheets that are uploaded.
I did some, but my connection got my technical.
Download it, Vatsalaji. Download it onto your system so that you can access it offline, and then use a notebook and a pen and write.
Yeah, that I'm doing it now.
That's my request to you. Without there is no easier way to memorize it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Most welcome. Yeah, there are a lot of questions. I will take it a little later. Let's quickly move. Vatsalaji, can you keep yourself muted, please?
Yeah.
So we look at the next one. Priyadarshini ji.
Namaste, Begini.
Namaste. Vadati va?
Aham bhashe.
First read what is written. First, what is written?
Avam bhasha vahe.
What does it mean?
Sambhashanam.
What does the sentence mean?
We two converse.
Speak. Converse. Excellent. So what is the Purusha and what is the Vachana?
Uttama Purushaka Dvivachanam.
Samyak. Samyak. Idani vadatu.
Aham bhashe avam bhashavahe vayam bhashamahe.
Samyak. So whenever you get these kind of fill in the blanks, what you need to do is from now onwards, whenever you come across any sentence, start identifying which is the Kriya Padam, that is a verb. Start identifying what is the Vachanam and what is the Purusha of that Kriya Padam. Okay? This is something all of you should start doing consciously. These are small steps you take towards improving your command and control over Samskrita Bhasha. Next one also will you attempt?
Okay. Yuyam kshamadve.
What does it mean?
You all kshamadve. You all
forgive, pardon, that kind of
you all pardon. You all pardon.
That is a sense. What is the Purusha and what is the Vachana?
This is Madhyama Purushaha Bahuvachanam.
Samyak. Now you can fill in the blanks.
Tvam kshamase. Yuvam kshamadve. Kshamathe. Kshamethe.
Kshamadve is in Bahuvachana.
Kshamase. Yuvam kshamethe. Yuyam kshamadve.
Samyak. Samyak. Kindly mute yourself, please.
I have one question, may I ask?
Yes, please.
Yes. So we saw that some of the adjectives that are coming in the verb, like lajja, vyartha, you mentioned that those are all the emotions. I identify those emotions as adjective.
No, emotions. See, in English, what is happy in English? It is an abstract noun, right? When I say I am happy,
okay.
When you say Priyadarshini is happy, what is happy in English? It is a noun, right? When you say the happy girl dances, that time happy is adjective. Yes. But when you say I am happy, what are you saying? It's an abstract noun, right?
Abstract noun, yes. It's
that is what same rule in Sanskritam also.
Okay, so
same way. The thinking, the approach is the same.
So happy can be changed to happier, happiest. So by adding the and est.
The rules of grammar in English and rules of grammar in Sanskritam have a lot of variation. So let us take it step by step. Right now, don't think about happier and happiest. There is a long time to think about all that.
Thank you. So here I can consider the emotion. So why we use it as a verb in Sanskritam? That's my question.
Why not? Do you not say, one second. Do you not say, the sunrise gladdens my heart? What is gladden? It's a verb.
Yeah, it's a verb.
So we have these kind of things. Glad is a noun. Gladden is a verb. So you do have it. See, the thing, Priyadarshini ji, is when we learn English or our mother tongue or any other Indian language which you're familiar with, because you've learned it in childhood, the language comes to you naturally. Today, because we are learning Sanskritam as adults, we need to put a little effort. But if you just take a step back and relate it with your own mother tongue, you will realize the similarity and you will be able to understand it more easily.
Dhanyavada. This gladdenism really helps me to understand how it changes
Yes,
to me.
yes. Slowly, the idea is to orient and train our brain to start thinking in Sanskritam itself. Instead of thinking in English and translating it into Sanskritam. So, for example, if your mother tongue is say Telugu, you will think in Telugu and speak in Telugu, isn't it? If your mother tongue is Tamil, you will think in Tamil and speak in Tamil. That's why it's effortless. If your mother tongue is Marathi, you think in Marathi and speak in Marathi, isn't it?
Yes. Right now, I think
Right now, depend on English, we have to slowly get away from that. We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Aham yate.
Yes. Vayam yatamahe.
Vayam yatamahe.
Dhanyavada, kindly keep yourself muted. I will look at questions in a bit. Let us first quickly finish this exercise. Yeah. Shanti Muttaswamy.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaste. Can you attempt the next one?
Sure. Mitre spardhethe.
So what does it mean?
Two friends compete.
Yeah. So what is the Purusha? What is the Vachana?
Prathama Purushaha. Vivachanam and Napumsakalinga.
Yes. Mitram is Napumsakalinga. Could you give the other two forms also?
Sure. Mitram spardhate. Mitrani spardhante.
Spardhante. Mitram spardhate. Mitre spardhete. Mitrani spardhante. Next one.
Balika alokate. Girl alokate.
Looks or sees or perceive, doesn't matter.
Okay. Looks. So again, it is prathama purushaha ekavachanam.
Yes.
Strilinga. Balika. Balike alokete. Balikaha alokante.
Samyak. Balika alokate, balike alokete, balikaha alokante. Samyak. Dhanyavadaha. Look at the next one. Vijay Mahoday.
Namaste.
Namaste, vadati va?
Tau uhiti. It's dvi. Pratama Purusha.
What does it mean?
Those two doubt.
Yes, actually, Shankate is doubt and Uhate is to guess.
Yes, sorry. So, Saha uhate. Tau uhete. E uhante.
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 Samyak. Yeah, you can't be Uhanti because it's an Atmanepadi verb. So the pattern is different.
Yes.
Yeah. Would you like to attend the next one also?
Yes, ma'am. Nakshatrani prakashante. The stars shine. Stars shine. It is Bahuvachana. Pratama Purusha. Nakshatrani is Napumsakalinga.
Yes.
It would be Nakshatram Prakashe Prakashate.
Yes.
And Nakshatre Prakashite.
Samyak. Nakshatram prakashate, nakshatre prakashete, nakshatrani prakashante. So the reason why I'm asking all of you so many questions is so that your mind consciously starts identifying these points. Whenever you look at any word, What is the linga? What is the vachana? What is the purusha? When you look at a kriya padam, you also have to look at what is the purusha. These things have to start building. These are the things that you need to start training yourself to do. Yeah. Dhanyavadaha Vijay Mahoday.
Thank you.
We'll move
Ma'am, can I
forward.
ask one question, one clear, one doubt.
Yes.
Is there any significant difference between alokate and ikshate?
You tell me, in English language, isn't there a difference between look, see, perceive, envisage, envision, behold? There is, isn't it?
I am thinking like that, but I'm sort of
Yes.
trying to get your confirmation, really.
Subtle differences. The more you read, the more you come across these words, the meanings kind of slowly start. So I can say see and look for everything, but it is not, right? So as children, when you learn in grade 1 or first standard, everything is the same. Look and see is the same. But by the time you go to class 6 or 7, you know that there is a difference between look and see.
Yes, thank you.
Hear and listen. There's a difference between hearing and listening, right?
Yes.
Both of them talk about using your auditory systems.
Yes. Yes.
That comes slowly.
Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha Mahoday. Let's
Thank you.
move
Dhanyavadaha.
forward. Yes, we've kind of crossed time, but let me try and finish at least this exercise. Yeah, Ganesh Mahoday, Ganesh Nayak, you've raised your hand. Would you like to attempt this?
Ram. Avam ikshavahe.
Purusha Vachana.
Purusha Uttama Purusha Vachana Dvivachana.
Uttama Purusha Dvivachana. So give us the other two forms.
Aham ikshe. Avam ikshavahe. Vayam ikshamahe.
Samyak. Next one.
Tvam sevase.
Purusha Vachana.
Madhyama Purusha. Ekvachanam.
Ekavachanam.
Ekavachanam. Tvam sevase yuvam sevathe yuyam sevadve.
Yuvam sevethe. So all of you are forgetting this ekara. Today in class, many people are forgotten the ekara. If you forget the ekara, it is wrong. Sevethe. So memorize, practice, and please memorize the forms. Yeah. Okay, kindly mute yourself. Let's look at, okay, we finished this exercise. Shall we just quickly do Sankhyas before closing? I don't want to overshoot the time. Okay, let's look at the questions that we have. Lajja, Vyatha, all those are coming from, okay, Priyadarshini. Yeah, I think I've answered your question, Priyadarshini ji. Sankhyaha, numbers, again, a very, 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 very important component of your Pravesha syllabus. Please memorize these numbers. So those of you who are not familiar with the Devanagari Lipi, start writing them, writing the numerals, and also writing the words. Yeah, both of this. Memorize your numbers. It's very important when you say time, when you learn about time. Numbers are equally important. And otherwise also, slowly we will start moving from using English numbers to Sanskrit numbers. So start memorizing. Definitely 5 marks from numbers in your paper. It's a certain question. So numbers 1 to 100 and then 1 lakh, 1,000, lakh, a crore, etc. All this has to be memorized. It will help you when you learn ordinals in Parichaya also. So numbers are absolutely important. Let's see who's coming forward. 1 second. There seem to be some. Uhate spelling mistake in Sanskrit. Let me just look at it. Where is this now? There is no in the form, in the this thing. Let me see. I don't think so. Where is the spelling mistake in Uhate? It's an anonymous attendee, so I don't know who is this. Okay, yeah, we go to numbers.
Probably he is referring to Uhate or Uhate. Is it?
Uhate.
Yeah. Maybe he is referring to that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
the word is
trying.
Uhate.
In the mail it was wrong, Bhagini.
In the mail?
Yesterday you sent, no? Yeah, yesterday you sent, no? Exercise
Okay,
17.
okay. I was
That it was
referring to the class here, so yeah, fine. Okay. So let's look at this now. Sitaramanji, would you like to attempt, please?
Yes, Mahoday. 26 Shadvimshatihi.
Shadvimshatihi. So I had put 53, which is there in lesson 4. Therefore, I have deleted. Sorry, that was a doorbell. So 53, you have not yet learned. So I have deleted it from the Abhyasa. If those of you who have attempted it, extremely good, well and good. But otherwise, we will do 53 again when we do lesson 4. So we go to the next one. Sitaramanji, would you attempt this also, please?
38 Ashtatrimshat.
Ashtatrimshat. Samyak. Kindly mute yourself, please.
Dhanyawad.
Padmaji?
Bhagini. 42. Dvichatvarimshat.
Next one.
Ashtachatvarimshat.
Ashtachatvarimshat. Samyak. Kindly mute yourself, please. Dhanyawadaha. M. Lalita.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste. Vadati va?
Yeah. 16 Shodasha.
Shodasha. Next one.
23 Trayo Vimshati.
Trayo Vimshatihi. Dhanyawadaha. Samyak.
Thank you.
Kindly mute yourself, please. Geeta Krishnamurthy.
Astu Bhagini. Puna. Shodasa 34. 30.
34.
34. Chaturtrimshat.
Chatustrimshat.
Chatus.
There is a sakara there. Chatustrimshat.
Chatustrimshat.
Once again, Chatustrimshat.
Chatustrimshat.
Chatus. Here it is a s. Chatustrimshat.
Chatustrimshat.
So when there is a ta, then before it only the sa can sit.
Oh.
It will not be a sh. If there is a sh, it gets changed to a s.
Chatustrimshat.
Chatustrimshat.
Chatustrimshat. Yeah.
Next one.
50. Panchashat.
Panchashat. Dhanyawadaha. We pronounce the numbers according to what is written, Vatsala ji. Is there a visarga? Oh, you should pronounce the visarga only when it is there, right?
Hello, madam, one question. The visarga is there only from Vimshati to 30 up to Nava.
Vimshati has a visarga, you will pronounce it.
Then after that, the Trishat, all of them don't have the.
If it is not having, then you will not pronounce it, Vatsala ji.
Okay.
Is it there? It is not there. What you see in the word is all that you will pronounce.
Okay.
If it is not there, you will not pronounce it.
Ashtadasha. Okay.
Yeah, kindly mute yourself, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had called out to someone. Srilataji.
Yeah, can I answer that?
Yes, please.
22 is Dvavimshatihi.
Dvavimshatihi.
Yeah.
Dvavimshatihi. Please start practicing your numbers. Next one.
11 is Ekadasha.
11 is Ekadasha. Dhanyavadaha.
Thank you.
And Mary Ji. I am not able to unmute you.
Yes.
Raghavendra Mahoday. Yeah, yes, and Mary Ji. Could you attempt this?
Yes. Okay. Next one is 30. Trimshat.
Trimshat. So I've given the numerals in Sanskritam also. Please practice writing them. Next one.
Navavimshatihi.
Navavimshatihi. Yeah.
May I ask one thing?
Yes, please.
I say trimshat, but I heard some people saying trimshat.
Trimshat.
Trim with E.
It's an E. When you write an E, you pronounce the E. So you can't pronounce it as trimshat. It is not a rikara. It is an ikara. So you need to pronounce it as ikara.
Trimshat. Yes.
Trimshat. So if somebody pronounces it as trimshat, it is incorrect. That's a wrong pronunciation.
This is what I thought.
No, we are writing the ikara, so we need to pronounce the ikara. There are no silent vowels or consonants in Sanskrita Bharati.
Yes, thank you.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada.
So, yes, Raghavendra ji.
Chatush-chatvarimshat.
Chatush-chatvarimshat. Dhanyavadaha. We will probably close the class here because I'm really shooting time. And we will complete this Abhyasa in the next class. Would that be okay with all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, because we are shooting time. So I'm not too sure. Yeah. So we'll close here and we'll complete it in the next class, in the next week. Meantime, please memorize all the verb forms. It's very important. And when you start memorizing, it will become easy. Yes, Priyadarshini ji, you had a last question.
How can we say feel in Sanskritam?
Sorry?
Feel. I feel happy. I feel so sad. Something we would be saying, right? He feels.
See, usually you use the Kriya Padam directly. There is also Bhavayami. Bhavana is feeling, right? There is a song called Bhavayami Raghuramam.
Raghuram, yes. So, Bhavayami is a Parasmaipadi.
It is a Parasmaipadi.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada. So I will stop here and we will continue with this Abhyasa. There will be a new Abhyasa also in the next class. But we will do this first and then we will do the new Abhyasa based on what Brindaji covers tomorrow. Yeah. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Punamami.
Bhavatu. Punaha. Shanivasane milamaha. Shvaha kaksha asti. You will learn a lot more tomorrow on lesson 3.